Global environmental activists are attacking President Trump's push to advance clean energy as they continue to demand curbs on manufacturing output across the advanced world. Here's One America's Kristian Rouz.
The United States will continue to lead by example and extend a steady hand of help to our friends around the globe.
The U.S. reaffirms its commitment to developing clean energy and better environmental standards to boost overall efficiency of its economic outputs. Speaking at the UN climate conference COP25 in Madrid Wednesday, leader of U.S. delegation Marcia Bernicat said the Trump administration prioritizes clean, affordable and secure energy. Her remarks suggest President Trump pulled out of the Paris Climate Agreement because he has a better idea of how to protect the environment.
Our model shows how innovation and open markets lead to greater prosperity, fewer emissions, and more secure sources of energy. We remain fully committed to working with you, our global partners.
Despite Bernicat's remarks, the conference focused on the criticism of President Trump and his policies. The president was accused of being a climate change denier.
The new leader of my country decided to tell people in the world, perhaps as a demonstration of his education, that China was responsible for this.
However, China's enormous levels of air pollution have raised concerns for years. Meanwhile, this map from NASA shows air pollution by the world's nations, and the US and Europe are apparently far below the likes of China, India, and even West African countries. For his part, President Trump has indeed been skeptical of man-made climate change, but he's always endorsed clean energy simply because it's more economically efficient.
The United States stands ready to export our abundant, affordable supply of oil, clean coal, and natural gas.
The Madrid summit was also attended by controversial green activist out of Sweden, Greta Thunberg, who made headlines this week after she was named Person of the Year by Time magazine.
How dare you! You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words.
Thunberg called for optimism and outrage over climate-related issues and doubled down on her emotional approach to the matter. Another attendant was none other than Mike Bloomberg, who said he would return to the Paris Agreement if elected president in 2020. President Trump pulled out of that accord, saying it's hurting economic growth in advanced nations while doing nothing to reduce pollution by China.
The reason that I am here in Madrid is really very simple. I am here because no one from the White House is here.
And yet, the US delegation says clean energy will reduce pollution without hampering GDP growth, while regulations under the Paris Accord would do the exact opposite.
Our last day as party to the Paris Agreement will be November 4th, 2020. But we will remain focused on a realistic and pragmatic model, backed by a record of real-world results.
But despite clear proposals made by US delegations, the majority of COP25 participants remain convinced climate change is man-made and advanced nations are the only ones to blame for pollution. Such sentiments may also suggest a political crusade against American manufacturing continues in the very midst of United Nations. Kristian Rouz, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.